Okay, so Elite made a video about Christmas event, and he was pretty harsh about it. And I do not blame him. I watched that video, I get his point of view, but I think he kinda missed some points, because he just called the event the Duck Hunter skin, but I think there's more to it than just being the skin. Because for example, the pizza party is also a skin of the Fallen mode, but the game mode, the pizza party game mode, is actually kinda fun. The event, I did not find the event fun at all, and I'm not lying. This event, I think I've made like 3 videos on it, and I didn't want to make any of them. I think this is the only event or like game mode I didn't even speedrun because I did not want to, and I'm going to show you why later. Okay, so the first point that Elite makes in his video is the GUI, and if we go to the GUI, you can see that it is broken. I actually kinda like the GUI, the looks of it, like, you know, it's nice, I like it. However, Elite is right about equipping and unequipping towers. You have to press the tower twice, and it's kinda annoying. What's also annoying in the new GUI is that if you leave the inventory, you cannot see what towers you actually have. So if you want to make sure that you have the right towers, you just need to go to inventory again and just leave again. It would be nice if the devs added something like here, or like even on some corner, what towers you currently have equipped. It would be amazing. What also, yeah, the GUI does not work, and I mean, the devs know, the developers know that the GUI does not work. They deleted it themselves, like the animations, the developers deleted them. They know this, but I'm not trying to justify the devs because it's still kinda broken. They should like fix it anytime soon, I guess, but like they know this at least. It might get fixed later, I have no idea. Now, I'm gonna stop talking about the GUI. I'm going to go to the event because the event is like the main course of the update. The update itself, I like the update, especially the tower changes. Like, you know, buffed the moment, buffed the injury. Those changes were actually good. I like those. Despite the update being good, the main point of the update was the event itself. And I find this event not very fun, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so my first point is that the event is RNG. This event is so RNG. You will not believe what you're about to see. Okay, so I'm gonna turn to this snow pile, and I'm gonna place 3 golden scouts, right? And I'm not going to place anything else. Okay, I need to remember this snow pile. I'm going to show you what I mean by RNG, because I'm going to place this exact same defense 3 times, and the results are going to be different each time. As you can see, I'm doing pretty well. It's 40 seconds, the elves are kinda delayed. It's going amazing, I haven't even lost HP. Yeah, this is good RNG, what someone might call it. This is actually very good. And it was 28 seconds. Keep that in mind, 28 seconds when the wave 1 ended. You can see that the elves are very slow at spawning in. Like, it's 45 seconds and some elves are still like back there. And it's gonna be, the spawns like those, they're gonna be here for like the entire event. Like, if wave 1 is slow, like this one was, if the wave 1 is slow, the entire event is going to be slow. It's honestly kinda annoying. But yeah, I'm doing amazing right now, like 3 golden scouts, no problem. This is not a threat at all. I haven't even lost any HP, that is amazing, right? Well, I'm going to do that thing again, and the difference is gonna be huge. That's what I can say. I'm going to make it to wave 4, and at the end of wave 4 I'm going to rejoin the game and do the same exact defense. You will see what I mean. Okay, so it's wave 4, yeah. Yeah, you can see that I'm kinda taking a lot of damage, but it's not a big problem, right? I have 100 health. Yeah, the elves are delayed. Look at the health I have left. That is a lot of health, right? And yeah, those elves are going to die to those scouts. I think this one might get it. Nope, he died. Okay, so 113 HP. Now, what I'm going to do is you join the game and do the exact same defense. You will see the difference. So yeah, the exact same defense. Now let's see the results at the end of wave 4, because they're gonna be different. I think I've got unlucky. I've got super unlucky. I'm gonna lose health by wave 1. In the previous game I did not lose any health, and not even on wave 2. And this is already a clear difference. And you might think, oh, that's because the elves spawned on this side more, because you have golden scouts placed here. And the previous attempt, the golden scouts, in the previous attempt the elves were attacking from here more. No, that's not the issue. Look at this clump. Look at this clump of elves. In the previous game, this did not happen. They were like walking one by one and like, they had a lot of space between them. Okay, it's wave 3. And I have almost the exact same health as I did in the previous attempt on wave 4. Let's see how much health I will end up with. But look at this. Look at the amount of health I'm left with. 33 health with the exact same defense. This should not be happening, right? Okay, so I have the exact same defense again, 3 golden scouts. Okay, so you might be thinking, okay, this is a thing, but it should not matter that much if you are like playing with like 3 other people, there's like 4 of you. This should not matter, right? This is just a thing in the early game. No, this is not a thing just in early game. This is also a thing for the entire event. The very first waves you get depend, like, those very first waves will determine on how you will play the entire event, because there's... Also, what is going on? So yeah, the entire event depends on those very first waves. Like, if you get the slow elves, the event is gonna be much easier, but if you get fast ones, like fast spawning ones, you will have more of a challenge. This event is going to be more challenging. Also, why is like the elves like going around the Christmas tree? I have no idea. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Yeah, that's my first problem with this event. It's RNG as hell, because that's also why I did not speedrun this event, because the spawning are random. Like, the spawns are completely random. You cannot control them. And it appears I'm going to lose some health. Yeah. This is gonna be like 51 health. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to the second point why I think this event is not very fun to play. And that is the map and the enemies being bland. And what do I mean by bland? By bland I mean they do not look interesting at all. Like, the map itself, yeah, you are just in the forest. Like, there are some buildings, like they made 2 buildings and they copy-pasted it through the entire map. The tree, they made 1 tree, placed 1 in the middle, the rest all around the map, and just rotated it a little bit, maybe made 1 a little bit bigger, made 1 smaller. But yeah, the map itself, I don't think it took a lot of time to make, and it shows. I like the Duck Hunt map. I do not like this map. This map looks very boring to me. Same with enemies. The Duck Hunt, I'm gonna compare this event to Duck Hunt for obvious reasons. But yeah, Duck Hunt had interesting enemies. Like, you had, I still remember like ducks that were like duck with a hat, a fat duck, like ducks that could shoot you towers, like invisible ducks. The ducks itself, like they sound like simple concepts. In Duck Hunt, the enemies were interesting enough for me to remember them until this day. I didn't even look in the wiki or something. I just like the ducks. Like, the concepts of the ducks, I like them and I still remember them. But the elves, like, they're boring. I'm not going to lie. Like, all the enemies are so bland. Like, you have the elf, the blue elf that is faster. You have the elf that is big. You also have a snowman, a snow golem. You also have an elf that flies, and you have what else do you have? Oh, you have a gingerbread. Oh yeah, gingerbread right here, and you also have the gingerbread that is burnt. And those enemies, I do not find them interesting at all. I'm sorry, but like the entire like advertisement was like, oh no, the elves are bad. You have to stop them. The entire event was focused on the elves going bad. So why is like a gingerbread here? Why couldn't they make like different kind of elves? Okay, so I'm going to make the fourth point here because it's also worth mentioning in my opinion. I don't have a problem the event being the Duck Hunt event, like very similar to the Duck Hunt event, but I mind the bosses being the exact same. Like, with Elf, yeah, that's just Pengu, but he can damage bases now. Like, he walks in the circle, and that's pretty much it. Like, he walks into the circle, he stuns your towers, that's pretty much what Pengu did. That's the exact same, that's like the exact same thing with the how is it called? The Gatekeeper, and also with the final boss. He's gonna walk in the exact same route as the Duck Hunt boss. There's like nothing creative in this event. It's like it takes a lot from Duck Hunt, but it takes a lot and it makes it worse. At least in my opinion. Not that original. Like if you take for example the fun, like the Badlands, or like Polluted Wasteland and the Pizza Party, those all game modes are like the Fallen, like all the previous game modes are just Fallen game modes, but with different enemies. But the bosses in those game modes, like they work differently. Like in every game mode they work differently. Anyways, it's wave 13, and I'm going to place down Ranger. You might be thinking, why are you placing it right now? There's no flying enemies. And that's because I'm pretty sure the, how is it called, the Flying Elves are coming out the next wave, but the commander is not going to mention that. Okay, so it's wave 14, and let's see. There they are, look at this. Did commander mention them? He did not. And oh my god. That is such a big problem that is like not being looked. Like the only way, if you do not know this event, the only way for you to know what that wave 14 has those flying enemies is that you either watched a video or lost to them already. Because Commander do not mention them at all. In fact, Commander will mention them one wave after this one. And it's been that on release and they still haven't fixed it. You know, I'm trying to be as positive as I can, but if flying enemies incoming help you have air defense, that should be helpful 2 waves earlier. Not now, this now is useless. You know, I'm trying to be as positive as I can about this event, but when something like this happens, when it's like, this has been on release, and I'm pretty sure this requires the developers just to like make Commander appear wave like 2 waves earlier. Like, it's such a simple fix, and nothing has been done about it. Okay, so why is that such a big issue with wave 15? Well, it's an issue because when wave 14 arrives and you have no air defense, like you have no flying defense, you will basically die. Oh yeah, the 5th point of this event that I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree on is that this entire event is way too long. I'm pretty sure that this event is actually the longest game mode in the entire game with the waves. Like, I don't think hardcore is as long as this one. It takes around like 24 minutes to beat the game, to beat this event on average. If you like a casual play, it will take like 25 minutes. And oh my god, this event is just too long. You basically, for majority of the waves, you just wait. You just wait for like money, you place it down and you wait again. And that's the issue with this mechanic. That's also because they made only 2 rows of the plots. Like the wave 20, you don't wait, you actually fight the boss. It's actually kinda interesting. But for like other waves, it's so goddamn, just wait, you just don't do anything. And that's because of this goddamn timer. Also, the rewards in this event suck. They somehow made game mode, or like the event, give less rewards than the normal game mode. I have no idea how they managed that, and I have no idea why no one in the like development team or testing went like, those rewards seem pretty low. Maybe we'll make them a little bit better. No, this event is actually the least rewarding one in the entire game. At least in Duck Hunt, the rewards were determined on how long you've spent in the game. Like, the longer you played, the better rewards you got, and it was such a unique concept. Why didn't they make it here? And why did it not make so the event gives candy canes? There's two things about this event that I like. The first thing is the event tower you get, because Elf Camp, well, it is good tower. It is a good and a fun tower to use. That's like the best thing to come out of this event. This tower is nice. I like this tower. And the second part is the enemy design in graphic, like, you know, the graphic sense. Like, the enemies look good. If you look at the quality of the enemies, they look good. I'm not going to lie, that the enemies look good. And that's the only two things I like about this event. So yeah, that's it. See ya.